What's going on? So trash like Elon Musk told Don Lemon that black Americans should move away from thinking about slavery and racism. And my reaction is very rich coming from his mouth. What we should move on is supporting his overrated cars, the Teslas, and his networks and his racist agenda to support and to promote bigotry. That's what we should move on. We should move on from two bigots who are running for president who are trying to dance towards black folks with tired rhetoric when they're not talking about reparations. That we should move on from. You know, when you talk about moving on from something, you have to have an alternative. When you talk about moving on from something, you have to give people a solution. Musk offers no solutions. Now, he promotes anything he wants on his network. Doesn't like the truth to come out, you see. And he hasn't lived in the States, but he's from South Africa. He should know something about segregation. He should know something, but he doesn't because he has the skin for the protection for the direction. And he is going to act oblivious and denial, just like counterparts in the USA do. Except when they want something, when they need something, they black for black folk. But when they don't have the time to be bothered, they say, well, leave it alone, forget it, the past is the past. The past never goes away. It's a reminder in everything, you know. If it weren't a reminder in everything, you wouldn't have an idiot like Joe Biden saying, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. If it were past wasn't everything, you wouldn't have an idiot like Donald Trump think he can pawn off some whack sneakers on black folks to buy and sell. It's always an agenda racially, subtle and not so subtle. So Elon Musk is saying what a lot of them want to be thought of, but it ain't that simple. And it ain't never going to be that simple. Because with all these lynchings and police brutality and lynchings of black folks left and right, how they do everything to violate and don't be inclusive, you're never going to have peace. And like Malcolm X said, you can never have justice in a country that was built off of slavery. Sorry, that ain't how it go. You don't know your history, you're going to repeat it. And if you don't see what they're doing to shut down black progress, you're going to receive what they're the denial and the reality. You know, don't let a fancy car and money side hustle you into thinking that you're included, because you're not. And he is just another guy who's walking on that privilege because he knows, but he can't tell somebody black to get over and move on from something when it hasn't been forgotten or it hasn't ended. Because if you got family within the last 60 to 70 years who know about separate water fountains and separate schools and separate life, that sure as heck ain't looking at this turkey and thinking, okay, he might be onto something, when the reality is it wasn't that long ago. And Jim Crow and the offsprings is still alive and well in all phases of American culture with 3Ks. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and shit if you like. I'm out. Peace.